In this video, we're going to download and install VMware and a Kali Linux image. Kali Linux is a Debian-based Linux distribution designed for penetration testing, hacking, and cybersecurity research, packed with cybersecurity tools. Once we get Kali running, we'll update and upgrade it using things like the robust Pimp My Kali script. This is going to be a short first video in a likewise short series on using a Kali Linux VM with TryHackMe. Planned videos include troubleshooting in UEFI, navigation tips and tricks using OpenVPN with TryHackMe, and hardening Kali Linux. And as always, you can check cyberspacemanmike.com for the text version of this tutorial, complete with code and commands that you can easily copy and paste. Let's get started. We're going to run Kali on our PC as a virtual machine. A virtual machine is a software-based computer that runs an operating system just like it's a physical computer. It's essentially a computer in a computer. Like Neo in the early part of the movie franchise, it doesn't even know it's trapped in the Matrix. For all intents and purposes, it is a computer. To run this software-based computer that is the virtual machine, we need a hypervisor. A hypervisor is software or firmware that creates and manages virtual machines, VMs, by allocating system resources from the host machine to run multiple OS instances independently. Here's a hastily construed physical analogy. If we liken VMs to game cartridges, then hypervisors are the game consoles that load and run them. This is starting to sound more complicated than it is from a user's standpoint. We'll be able to get our Kali Linux VM up and running in a matter of minutes. I'm going to be using VMware for my hypervisor, and that will be the first thing we download and install. VMware Workstation Pro is available here. Alternatively, you can download pre-acquisition VMware Player here. Note that they don't seem to offer a checksum. Now that we have our hypervisor, we need to download our virtual machine image of Kali. You can download whatever image they've seemingly neglected to update here. Alternatively, we can choose from a variety of builds, making sure to choose the .7z file that matches your hypervisor and processor architecture. You can find Kali VM images here. Also check out cyberspacemanmike.com for all the links and Linux commands. Once we download the .7z file, we can easily use 7-zip to verify the integrity of the file. Right-click, select SHA-256, and compare it with what's on the site. Let's get started. Install VMware. Extract the .7z file, open VMware and click Open a Virtual Machine. Navigate to the extracted folder and select the VMX file. Select Edit Virtual Machine Settings. Increase the memory and processor core allocation as high as you feel comfortable, the higher the better. Select Network Adapter, and if it's not already set, choose NAT, Network Address Translation. This allows Kali Linux to use the host machine's IP address for internet access. Click Play Virtual Machine. Note the messages in the upper left-hand corner. Check under Player Manage and check if VMware Tools is installed, and if it isn't, do so. Minimize and then maximize the window to resize Kali. The default username and password are both Kali. That's it, we're in.
Can't be that simple.
One of the mantras I mutter most is that it's the future and nothing works. However, this works easily, flawlessly, amazingly. Virtualization is one of the nicer perks of living in the future. Unfortunately, we're immediately accosted with the Kali Linux logo. The Kali logo looks like something a 6th grader would scratch into their desk with a protractor, and the wallpapers have been, since the inception of Kali, appalling. So before we go any further, let's change the wallpaper. Audible. Actually, first we're going to update and upgrade everything. As a hacker, you're going to live in the terminal, so we might as well move in now. Open up the command line interface by clicking here. Now run the following command.
Sudo apt update & sudo apt upgrade -y & sudo apt full -upgrade -y & sudo apt auto remove -y & sudo apt clean.
Or you can just copy and paste the command from the accompanying blog post at cyberspacemanmike.com. Next, we're going to swap out our default browser. Copy, paste, and run the install Brave on Linux command. I'm going to search for Brave and then right-click, pin it in the panel, and then right-click, move it over here. Let's hide Firefox. Now back to the wallpaper. Ideally, we're going to want a dark mode world map with neon accents. No, none of these are good. Turns out it's maddeningly difficult to find the perfect wallpaper, so we're just going to create one with AI. I'll make these available at Cyberspaceman Mike for free, no need to make an account. Sift through the blog posts or check the description for links. Now, Pimp My Kali. Pimp My Kali is a script designed to enhance and optimize Kali Linux by automating the installation of additional penetration testing tools and making various performance tweaks.
Git clone https://github.com/dewalt-arch/pimpmykali. cd pimpmykali. sudo./pimpmykali.sh.
At this point, select option N.
Sudo reboot.
All right, let's boot up.
Now let's import 101 hacker website bookmarks created and curated by me and downloadable from cyberspacemanmike.com.
Simply download the bookmark HTML file and import it into Brave. Links are in the description.
And that's it, we're good to go. In this video, we downloaded and installed virtualization software and images, looked at virtualization settings, and upgraded our Kali Linux VM with just about every tool available. Finally, we installed 101 hacker website bookmarks. By this point, you should be rightfully impressed with my consistently flawless pronunciation of virtualization. At this point, if you're having technical difficulties, be sure to watch my video Troubleshooting Virtual Machines in BIOS and UEFI. If you want more Kali and hacking goodness, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. In the next video, using OpenVPN to connect to TryHackMe. Thanks for watching.
Remember, hacking is more than just a crime. It's a survival trait.